Last time on the Great Ace Attorney 2. As indicated by the defense, we found the bar of soap just outside the victim's window in the snow. And there was indeed a frozen reddish liquid in a little depression on the top of it. The brains at the yard analyzed it, and yes, you're right, it was tea. And there wasn't a trace of strychnine or any other toxic substance in it.
No poison at all? Don't sound so
In other words,
surprised.
the tea that the defendant brought with him to the victim's room is innocent. It's in the clear. This makes it quite clear. The defendant, Mr. Soseki Natsume, is blameless here.
Objection! My learned friend is jumping to conclusions. A typical Nipponese reaction. Yes, no poison was found. A few drops of liquid recovered from the soap on the window ledge. But what logic is that? Would you take a drop from the Thames and conclude that the water in the ocean isn't salty?
Verily and in truth, 'twas a fine flavored brew. Though a drop of poison did bob its sweetness, as the thorn doth bob the sweet rose. That, dear friends, be the simple truth. That fated evening, after I did dine at Grubb's Grubbery, a local alehouse of good report.
We've got it all. We've got slugs, snails, the lot.
And of course, and everyone's favourite in this difficult time, ripe!
No, roadkill. Anything we can get off the street, really.
I didn't realize Ringo was running Grubb's Grubbery.
Well, times are hard now. We can't rob windy banks anymore because the geezer's dead, so...
No, you see, all we got to do is we just go break in another place, we steal their food, and then we sell it as our food.
Robbing the food off
that's
those
not a
poor
bad
people's
idea,
plates.
actually. You might be onto something there. See, must be more of that brain in that big chin of yours. And
we'll call it the Grubber-Dub-Dubbery.
No. Easy pickings.
Easy picking. No, that's good. The victim's most recent testimony tells us two things of note.
That he has a bad memory and he's a bad liar? My lords, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I do solemnly swear, after I did dine at Grubb's Grubby Grubbery alehouse that night, naught did pass my lips but the black tea given me by the Japanese, whose back be stupid as low as death.
Do you mind?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Disillusioned Plays the Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, where we play the games and do the voices. Before we jump in, I'm Taylor.
I'm Pete.
And I'm Sarah.
Nice. And just before we do get started, if you do like what we do, why don't you hit the prithee press yonder subscribe button, ringeth the bell to receiveth notifications about when our performances go live, and pray leave a review. In the I don't know where I'm going with this. Leave a comment down below and let us know if you like what we do.
You left out the like button, but other than that, that was good. Don't forget to hit the like button, that way we know that you liked the video.
Yeah.
And if you like Taylor's intro, hit the like button.
Hey, you know what? I didn't do the Shamspeare bit until after the normal graphic. You can't be mad at me.
That's true. You can't.
I'm just saying. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying. I'm not mad. What is this?
And to be fair, if I do it if I do a thing with when our faces show up, it's grumpiness inducing because you got to fiddle stuff around. That's why I waited.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's fine. I'm just saying you forgot the like.
Let's not allow this discourse to continue.
It's like, comment, subscribe, everybody. I'm like, oh no, I fucked it. Oh no! I did it again.
Oh no! It's only been 2 minutes. I've already got to put you on the naughty step for foul language.
Haven't you heard
that
if you have naughty language in the opening of the video, you'll be demonetized.
Well, I guess we're demonetized now.
Not that we
you might say, for Pete's sake.
Well, that's
Indeed.
That's what the power of the gavel's for. But anyway, not that we're
Does that
getting
mean that if the victim could be shown to have ingested something else, you'd change your leaning?
Sorry. What was that now?
No, I was just saying, if the victim did actually eat or drink something else on the night...
What's the matter with you?
Sorry?
I said, if nothing else passed the victim's lips that night, there's no other explanation, is there? I don't know what's going on with my voice. Like, haven't you been listening to me at all?
I feel there's an English expression about a pot in a kettle that's appropriate here.
Compared to the other jurors who don't even appear to have anything to say about the case at all, it would seem that this elderly gentleman has been listening to the proceedings far more intently.
He has?
He's not doing a very good impression of it.
Perhaps she's saying it ironically.
Have to give it some credibility.
I suppose the trouble is...
He has selective hearing?
So
Exactly.
selective that he actually hasn't heard any of the court proceedings whatsoever.
But still, this juror may well be the key to the breakthrough that we so desperately need.
Yeah, okay, so... Oh no.
Ugh, this is hopeless. There's no way for me to appeal to these people.
I'm trying to remember what we were actually trying to do at this point.
It was basically, I think the premise is they were trying to convince that, like, he said that they went to, oh God, what was it?
Grub's Grubbery. They went to Grub's Grubbery.
And they're trying to, like, if they're basically like, if he didn't, he had soup there.
Yeah.
He had the tea.
Was there any other way
Was
he
there
could
any
have
other
ingested
way?
poison?
Yeah, essentially.
So I remember my train of thought was like maybe the soup had been poisoned or something.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because I think that maybe Olive followed him and poissoned him.
Yes.
That's
and
it,
then she was going
poisson.
to, and then she was going to
She
take
fished
her,
him.
and then she was going to take her own life afterwards to not have to.
Yeah,
do it.
because she
Yeah.
feels like she doesn't, whatever, she feels like with her fiance gone, it
Yeah,
just, it's
'cause
kind of
Yes.
a hopeless situation.
'Cause
And I
it's-
think she's,
Sorry.
sorry.
No, I
You can't
interrupted
tell
you.
Oh
we
my
can't tell we're
goodness.
working remotely. The because my conspiracy theory is still that Shamspeare knows about the treasure, was trying to get both Olive's fiance and Soseki out of the apartment so he could go up there and get the treasure and be rich and then be a rich famous actor.
Actor.
And Olive knows and basically was trying to get revenge for her sweetie pie.
A rich, famous actor. Yes.
So that I might have trappings befitting of my immense talents.
Wonderful. Yes. Oh no,
You
Susato didn't say
didn't
the
let
thing.
Susato read her line.
Well, you know.
It's fine, I was to go to give my opinion anyway. I do think that the only way we shall overcome this difficult situation is by exposing the way in which Mr. Shamspeare was really poisoned.
We're trying. We're just doing
Well, I
a
was just-
bad job.
I was just giving you a recap because just mere moments ago, you didn't know what the hell you were doing.
Yes, yes, I did.
Whereas
I was
the
just-
juror number 6 has selective hearing, Pete has selective memory.
I was just testing you, Susato.
I'm sure you were.
Don't look at me like that. It makes me
Look,
feel
look
bad.
at Susato looks at you disapprovingly.
I know.
Susato will remember this.
Susato will remember this.
We have to prove that it happened in some other way and not via Mr. Natsume's tea.
Yes, I know. The trouble is, I have absolutely no idea how it did happen.
Oh no.
Mr. Naruhodo, I wonder if perhaps there's something you might have forgotten.
Possibly, it's been at least a week. Oh? Like what?
It's important to watch everyone involved and pursue people if they react to something.
Something someone else says. We've not done the pursue thing for ages. Like, yes.
Yeah, nothing's a bit. Maybe we needed this to happen.
I just want to remind you that this is a mechanic that we have put into the game. Oh, wait, no, that's right. I keep thinking about this as one long contiguous game, but it's not.
Yeah.
This is the second case of the second game, so it won't have happened. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're sort of unlocking the ability, I guess, now.
If you'd like me to remind you exactly what I mean, I'd be more than happy to, of course.
Now, the thing is I want to say no, but I also don't want to make Susato sad because look how happy she is. I don't want to make her sad.
Once again, Soseki-san's fate is entirely in my hands here. I probably owe it to my client to hear any advice my assistant may be able to offer. So perhaps I ought to let Susato-san remind me. Then again...
Are we going to make her sad, or are we going to...
No, let her
wanna
refresh her
make her
memory.
I don't want to
sad.
make her sad. I mean, we know what to do, but...
When a particular juror is talking, the other jurors will be listening, naturally.
I suppose it's possible that someone could be watching this after not watching our playthrough of the first game. So this will
True.
be useful to them, I suppose. If that's you, why don't you drop a comment down below? Let us know how you're getting on.
Most of the time, when people are speaking themselves, they are careful not to give away more than they want to.
Yeah.
But when they're listening to others speak, they tend to be less guarded.
And they might pull a weird face.
Yes! That's very true.
So, if you see people reacting strangely in an unguarded moment, you must pursue them to find out why. Here, take a look at this, Mr. Naruhodo.
I do like the idea. It's like, right then, everybody, get in your, get in place, prepare that, and let's do this little quick run through. Oh no, she pulls out her iPad and quickly shows us this video.
Oh, it's an elaborately illustrated drawing in a little notebook.
It's like a freaking Harry Potter photograph. And it's
Oh.
No, I suppose it'll be an invent. Let's do it this way. No, it's an invention that Iris has come up with.
Oh, well, naturally. I
She-
mean, I am an expert.
She's
you know.
essentially invented like a tablet that you can use, like a Sheikah slate, if you will,
Sheikah slate.
that they can
Stop Breath of the Wild.
they can use to make this quick reference. But it can only display this information and
Yes.
nothing else.
That's it.
Its flash memory, of course, is very expensive and very hard to make, very hard to produce.
When you press jurors about their assertions, a marker appears in the center of the screen. By using left and right, you can move the marker
Sorry?
and see how the other jurors are reacting to what's being said.
And like Naruhodo's just standing there and he's like pointing to the left and pointing to the right. He's like, I don't think I understand. What do you mean? Susato, nothing's happening. Mr. Sato.
You put your right arm in.
Oh dear. You do the hokey cokey. You turn around.
Turned around. And if you
That's
find-
what it's all about.
Oh no, even Mr. Shamspeare's getting involved. You alright, sir?
Yeah, fine.
And if you find a particular juror seems to be reacting oddly, you can pursue him or her about it. By catching people off guard, you may be able to glean new and potentially useful information.
Oh.
Yes! All right, I've got it. Press, and then if something seems odd, slide the marker with something to see if one of the other jurors is having an unusual reaction. If so, pursue that juror.
That's it. What you've got to do is you've got to make use of the Holy Cross, everybody.
Holy Christ.
Got to press left or right on the Holy Cross.
Okay, here we go again.
Right, so let's go to the end juror again. I want to press our Scottish juror number 6.
Does that... Okay, yeah, we've already read this bit.
I know, but we haven't read it seeing the...
Okay.
We read it
Does that
last
mean
time.
if the victim could be shown to have ingested something else, you change your leaning?
Sorry, what is that now? Oh, I see what you mean.
Unless we have to press somebody else, probably, and then he'll be paying attention.
I just want to see. Just want to see.
And
What's
he
the
gets,
matter with you?
he gets
Sorry.
annoyed.
And I believe it usually notifies you, doesn't it? Like there's like a...
Yeah, it'll be a
Yeah. I wonder if it's... I think it's Bruce Fairplay. Because he was
Well-
the other person that, like,
Well-
had... The,
No, it wasn't Bruce Fairplay. It was the... Hello there, gents.
Oh, yeah.
Juror number 3.
3?
The sort of... The one who sat next to...
The Welsh.
Le-
well, I
the one who
give
sat
him a
next
Welsh
to-
accent.
The one who sat next to Lady Quimby.
Yeah, he's in
Quimby.
between the ladies, basically.
Oh, okay.
Well,
she's
that's
saying,
how I like it.
She's saying new stuff. Oh no.
Oh.
This is the way, exposing the way in which Shamspeare's team. So all we can do is keep this. Yeah.
Oh.
Let's just do it. We'll just go on. So hang on. I think it might be him, because so yeah, the stuff exploding and poisoning you, it's absolutely lethal gases.
Oh, we're trying
Although
to.
he changed his. Please be told more. Shows up for me is a little sketchy at times. If nothing else passes, oh, so maybe it isn't. Hang on. Oh,
Is it saying that because we were on the leaning last time of like, was it the gas that like knocked him out and?
yeah, because this is nothing, right? I'm a man of logic, having considered all the evidence. That that's a nothing burger.
I guess that's true. Yeah,
I do agree that gas is expensive. I understand why you not want to pay. The stuff explodes and it can poison you. And we're talking about him being poisoned.
Yeah.
So this
Poison,
is why I thought maybe it's this guy. If it's
Hold
not,
it!
If it's not,
Could
I'll
we
happily
please-
go through the rest. Sorry, Taylor.
Talk about the poison rather than the gas, do you think, sir? Well, if you like. I mean, to be honest, I'd take poison over gas every time. You'd take poison? Well, I mean, his poison can only poison you. It doesn't explode, does it?
Goodness me. What are you talking about? Set him straight, please, lawyer man.
Lawyer man.
Well, it's certainly true that poison isn't prone to exploding. But I think you'll find poison also can't light or heat up a room. Ah! You're right! I hadn't considered that at all.
A young lawyer man.
And then she proposes that he joins their
Yeah.
team. Yeah.
Yes?
You have a good head on your shoulders. We could use someone like you as our company's legal representative.
Well, I wasn't expecting to pick up more business in the middle of a trial, that's for sure. Anyway, the point is I haven't had the best experience with gas companies in the past.
Okay, so it's irrelevant. So
All right, so
Yes.
Bruce, I think, is the only one, because he's talking about considering the
Oh.
evidence, and so he's going to mention...
Wait.
What?
Sorry.
What, Sarah?
Lady Quimby mentioned something about maintaining the pipes. Will that lead into it? A leaky pipe?
Can try that.
Hold it!
And then we'll do Bruce Fairplay.
Sorry.
yours
Can
will
we
come
please
next.
refrain from all this talk of gas?
There's an all-out attack underway here, in case you hadn't noticed, against my company's gas. And I'm supposed to sit here and take it, am I? I don't think so.
She's really buzzing now.
God's sake.
All I've heard about our wonderful fuel is explosions and poisonings. What about electricity? What about getting electrocuted? What about that?
What about Electric City?
A little explosion here and there is nothing in comparison.
What about collateral damage?
Any explosion could hardly be described as nothing, madam. Nevertheless, the theft of your gas is deplorable.
Those orphans deserved it.
Oh, God. My point exactly. But the gas thieves aren't even the worst of our enemies. We have far more devious reprobates to contend with on a daily basis, you know.
More devious? Who, madam?
Other gas companies, of course.
Other gas companies? Not quite what I was expecting. All right, Ringo, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go up there, we're going to bottle the gas, and then we'll sell it ourselves.
How do you propose we catch it, Nash?
Well, we sneak up on it, obviously.
Well, the first thing we do, Ringo, is we convert it to a liquid. And we put it in a bottle, and then we ship it off in the milk bottles on the top of a milk float, as if it was milk, but actually it's gas. In that way, all the houses who think they're going to be getting milk are actually getting gas. I don't know where I'm going with this, because this doesn't really sound like a bad idea. It's not great, but it's not that... I don't know. I just don't know.
Nash, if you had a brain as big as your chin, you'd be a genius.
Oh, blimey.
If you ask me, I don't think it's possible, Nash, because I can't even see gas in the first place, so I don't even think we're going to catch up to him to start with.
Well, I know, but you'd sort of hold the milk bottle, you'd make a hole in the pipe, and then get a milk bowl, put it over the hole in the pipe, hold it there for a few seconds or so, and then you've probably got a lot of gas in there, haven't you? Then you could freeze it.
Look, all we need to do, right, is we just got to cut off a pipe, and then we put the milk bottle on top of the pipe as the gas is leaking out. Then we just wait for it to fill up.
Is it? Well,
How do
Nash,
you know if it's full?
Nash, how do you seal the milk bottle?
Yeah.
Well, you just put your hands over it, don't you?
Yeah, but Nash, does that mean you're going to be sat there all night holding your hands over all them milk bottles? How are you going to put your hands
have
up?
lids, don't they? We just put the lid back on. We just got to put it on real quick, like, so it doesn't run away.
No, Dash, we ain't got money for a load of lids. What you gonna do? You're gonna have a maximum of 10 bottles, and you're gonna have to shove your fingers
You're
in
in
them.
each one?
It's like, well, it doesn't plug the hole fully, but I mean, it's good enough, I suppose.
That's what she said.
Anyway, we should probably actually
You
get.
dirty bugger.
We should probably
Yeah,
make
we probably
some
should.
progress in the game.
Oh dear.
We generate gas and we deliver it to our customers fair and square.
Indeed. Nobody is questioning that, madam. Altamont is an exemplary gas company.
But there are other unscrupulous gas companies here in London that don't even have any gas at all.
Yes,
I'm
like
looking
that.
at you, Ringo.
I was about.
Nash.
Oh, damn it! That's like, yes, the Nash and Ringo gas company is awful.
Skulking Gash.
Skulking gas. Yes. Oh my God, skulking and sulky gas.
I'm not part of this.
What? But if they don't have any gas, how do they go about selling it to people?
You wouldn't think it possible, would you? But they steal our gas, you see, and sell that.
What, with milk bottles?
Maybe this bit wasn't a joke after all.
They steal your gas? How on earth is such a thing possible?
Oh God, please.
Gas companies like ours deliver gas to people's homes via a network of pipes. But these devious reprobates secretly
I mean, it's
Okay,
not.
it wasn't milk bottles.
No.
I mean, of course not. But
This, I think, is going to lead to where he's got poison. Because if he's doing this, then, yeah.
But these devious reprobates secretly disconnect our pipes and divert our gas to their own rotten pipes.
gas.
Yes, I know, I said
the
gas.
Oh.
Then they make a contract with the households supplied by those pipes and take money for the precious gas that's rightfully ours without us even knowing. They're diverting gas into their own pipes illegally? What a brazen form of theft!
Why, thank you.
You're too kind, my gentle lady.
It's quite ingenious, actually.
When we visit customers' houses to collect the money from their meters, we always have to check whether or not one of these devious
Aha.
Oh, wow, that took about 10 minutes longer than...
We always have to check whether or not one of these devious companies has been up to its tricks.
Right, I'm gonna loop back round to it like
Yeah,
usual.
yeah.
No!
No, because I'll just hold circle. It'll not take long.
I had no idea. It's almost unbelievable.
Or hold B rather.
It might seem unbelievable to you, but it's happening all the time, right here in the capital. It's very difficult selling something you can't see, you know. Very difficult indeed.
Oh no, it's the perfect crime.
It's only the perfect crime, Nash, if you can find it in the first blooming place.
No, but that's the idea, Ringo. You tell them that you're selling it, they don't know that they're not getting anything, do they? Because they can't see it.
They can't prove a negative. They can't prove that there's no gas in the milk bottles.
Exactly. Just put a bit
And
of a...
eventually they'll freeze to death, so we don't have to worry about them getting mad, because by the time they get angry, well, they're frozen, won't they?
Just put a bit of just put a tiny little drop of stale milk in or something, so they'll sniff the box, they'll sniff the bottom like, oh, that's a weird smell. Yeah, that's gas, that is. And then they'll think nothing of it, mate.
Oh my God, you are. You're so heartless, Nash. Killing them off like that. Oh, my poor old granny will turn in her grave if she heard you saying things like that.
Thank you. That will do. Clearly, this is a very involved subject. Clearly, this is a very involved subject, but I feel we have digressed rather too much already.
I concur. Though if my learned friend wishes to become an expert in gas, I believe the subject will suit him
Oh,
well.
let me guess. You're going to make some thinly veiled insult about me being full of hot air.
To your
Oh.
new career in nothingness.
Oh, well, that was...
Your new
Thank you so much.
to your new career in the circus. Circus.
You will turn your attention to the next juror's assertion, please, counsel.
No, we're going to go back to the previous
like-
juror's assertion and hold circle.
It's like, no,
Yeah.
no, what are you doing? No. No,
No!
Gosh, Gordon, Bennett, counsel.
Can we please refrain from all that? Blah, 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 blah. Yep.
A few moments later.
Very good. Oh my God. There it is.
Oh, this lady can
Right.
talk, can't she?
Yes. Pursue the gawping juror number 3.
Excuse me?
Excuse
Do
me.
you have some... Do you have something to say about that, juror number 3?
I'm sorry, I like the excuse me. So
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Oh, golly, you mean me? I'm terribly sorry. I was just thinking to myself... I really did catch him off guard there. Thinking about what the lady next to you was saying, correct? Well, yes. I just got a little riled up about it recently, you see. Go on. An Altamont gas worker visited my house the other day to investigate the pipe work. We need to ask for your We need to ask for your cooperation while we carry out a secret check of your property, sir, the fella said. And then his little brother, I think it was his little brother, they both looked really shifty, actually.
And he sort of said, thank you, sir. Will not take too long, we promise. And then he got some, milk bottles out of the back of his van, and I just didn't know what was going on.
And then the fella left and he got his thumb stuck in it.
So I let him in, and do you know what he did?
He got the milk bottles out of the van. And he
I'm-
stole all the milk out of my fridge.
I'm afraid I have no idea. Please tell us. He proceeded to take one of my lights off the wall. Then he grabbed the exposed mouth of the pipe and started blowing into it.
What? That's safe.
Well, blowing isn't. It's not breathing.
Well, you're still gonna inhale some gas.
What do you think you're doing, young man? You're giving away company secrets there.
Oh, please, everybody knows. But it was very nearly the death of me, I can tell you. What do you mean?
I'll explain if you don't mind.
See, don't give away company secrets. Allow me to divulge them.
It sounds much better coming from me anyway.
Well,
As I said before, these unscrupulous other gas companies connect their customers to our pipe network.
Yes, but how does blowing into the pipes come into it?
Obviously, there's gas in the pipes, and it's a fairly low pressure. By blowing air through the pipe, you can make the pressure drop temporarily. And if you do that, any lights connected to the same pipe will flicker for a moment.
Okay.
Oh, is that why Mr. Garadeb sees all the flickering then?
I mean, maybe.
Do you think Shamspeare's doing that?
What, blowing into the thing to decrease the pressure?
Yeah, do you think he's trying to... Well,
And yeah, because he thinks that it's when people are coming and going and lighting their lamps. But if Shamspeare's blowing into the pipe, then he's doing the same thing. He's decreasing the pressure.
Which then makes, what's his name's, Soseki's lights go out.
Uh-huh.
And then the gas poisoning.
Yeah, and I think if we go on the assumption before when obviously Olive's fiancé died, is he just trying to flush out the person in that apartment because of what was something to do with the criminal? Is he linked with that? And every time somebody comes in, he's like, and Mr. Garadeb won't give him that room either. He's just killing people off with the gas to, either kill them off or make them leave.
Well, the thing, I mean, yes, is what I will say. What I'm still unsure about is how this is going to connect to how Shamspeare himself has been vaguely poisoned.
Maybe it went wrong.
Yeah, maybe. But I figure that...
He inhaled too much gas.
Well, no, but you're breathing it out, though. You're not in.
No, you are, but obviously if you're disconnecting the pipe to breathe it in, you would probably release some into the air
I guess,
or whatever.
But the thing is they did the whole thing with... they reenacted the Romeo and Juliet thing. Like...
Yes, but it'll have been after Soseki's... Well, we should probably just advance the text.
Yeah, let's advance the text.
Oh, I see. In other words, if, upon blowing into the pipe, the lights of an adjacent property that has no contract with your company flicker, you can know that these devious scoundrels have been meddling with the pipes.
Exactly, my lord. That's it in a nutshell. It's the reason why we have teams of workers going around neighborhoods to investigate which lights flicker.
The trouble is, the particular worker who came to my house didn't know the strength of his own breath. He blew down the pipe with all his might. And you can guess what happened, can't you?
No, I can't, honestly.
It came out the other end, presumably. Well, if he blew hard, then... Wait, you mean... That's right. The lights didn't just flicker, they went... They went out, along with the stove. Gas started pouring into the house.
Right, yeah, so that does explain the Soseki's thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to come back to us.
What a disaster.
The gas supply must have been interrupted briefly because the man blew too hard, so the flames went out.
He just said that, Susato.
I'm afraid I yelled at the fellow. Are you trying to kill us all? I said. So by disconnecting a lamp and blowing into the exposed gas pipe, and that's why there's all of those handprints on the wall, because Shamspeare's disconnecting his lamp to blow into the pipe.
Yeah.
It's possible to extinguish lamps and stove connected to the same network of pipes. Boy, I'll file this away with my knowledge of top-hinged casement windows. And then, when the gas starts flowing again, it just silently seeps into the room.
Mr. Naruhodo, I think perhaps...
Yes, this is almost certainly the clue that we've been hoping for.
Like, yes, but not for this bit, though. Unless I'm just being a proper dum-dum.
Juror number 3. The defense requests that you amend your statement to include that information. Okay, now he's going to add it, and then we'll be able to go to the old guy.
Yeah, but again, I'm still just not sure. Well, I don't know.
Because you will be able to say that he ingested the poison a different way, because if the gas was flowing in or whatever, where it's obviously not the way that he actually got well, maybe it is. I don't know. Oh, well, if you like, I don't mind.
Well, I do. That's our company's secret method of...
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Like I said, madam, it's widely known already.
Identifying the rogues that try to diddle us. And not in the rude way that you Americans think.
No.
Like I said, madam, it's widely known already.
You
Who diddles you is none of my business, unless it's me.
You with your depraved minds.
Very well. Juror number 3, you will amend your statement accordingly.
Yes, my lord. Although I'm not really sure what the point of all this is.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
I'm getting there.
Yes, it all in good time.
Blow too hard into a gas pipe and you extinguish everything in the house, and then you're in real trouble.
You pitch him against juror number
Well, hang
6.
on. So then, if nothing else, but then there's no other explanation.
Yes, there is.
All right, well, let's save it, and then let's see what happens. So him versus him, we think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Objection! Those two statements clearly contradict each other.
Oh, crikey! Good gracious! To whose statements do you refer, counsel?
Didn't you see the lights?
I wasn't looking. I was just quickly manicuring my nails.
I was
Sorry.
checking if the lights were flickering.
I was actually just blowing into this gas pipe just now to see if it worked. And
I was
by,
testing the theory.
and by golly, you know, it works gloriously. I was testing it on this pipe organ in the back.
Juror number 6, did you hear what juror number 3 just said?
What? Yes, of course. I heard them mumbling about something or other.
Oh, you're copying me. That's my bit.
There is another explanation here, I believe. Something besides Mr. Natsume's tea did, in a manner of speaking, pass the victim's lips on the night in question.
What? What explanation?
I wonder, did the police check the mouth of the gas pipe feeding the wall light at the scene? To see if there were any traces of poison there.
I was curious to see what your floundering would result in this time. But the mouth of a gas pipe? Scottish Yard have enough to do without exploring such irrelevance.
Hold it!
Oh,
Hold it! What a piece of work is a man.
What are you trying to say, Mr. Shamspeare?
What speakest thou? Prithee, is it not strange and strange? Bless you. This is what I say to bless you, to thee, sir.
I like this. What he says is just the Shamspeare dance.
Yeah.
I thought I'd been quite clear, but let me put it another way. The strychnine could have been on the mouth of the gas pipe that feeds the wall lamp in your room. Oh.
but why? Is strychnine used for something? Is strychnine used as a...
No, but if someone knew that he was blowing into the pipe, I guess,
Oh
then they
my-
could have poisoned it there.
Oh my god, this is a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the whole thing with olive poisoning the food at Grub's Grubbery makes more sense, but
Yes.
you know...
Yes.
And that is how the poison came to enter your body.
Good lord! That sounds
Indeed.
almost as implausible as the milk bottle theory.
Aren't they tasty then? Gas pipes? Is that what he's saying?
Or is it the gentleman suggesting that the poor man was so desperately hungry he tried to fill his belly with gas?
Perhaps no actress would perform a kiss scene with him.
For shame, madam, speaking thy fancy. I assure you I'm not such a buffoon that I have to kiss pipes.
Objection! Ja! This is no summation examination. This is a farce. The prosecution will not stand for any more of my Wait, sorry. Will not stand for more.
Will not stand for
The
what? I'm sorry.
Sorry?
Sorry?
The prosecution will not stand for any more of my learned Nipponese friend's conjecture.
Well, I apologize, Lord Fancyx, but you do have to stand.
Darn
Gas.
it.
Got him.
To begin with, the lamp in the victim's room is high on the wall.
And the handprints and the box.
The box. In order to have placed his lips to the pipe that feeds it, he would have to be a contortionist.
These are empty assertions.
There is no possible proof that the man did as you say.
Oh, damn, I wasted my 7th glass too soon.
Yeah.
Oh, hold it!
Objection.
It's
it was,
true.
In fact.
Oh, I'm sorry. Objection! It's true. I have no proof that Mr. Shamspeare put his lips...
I don't like the way they keep phrasing it, but
Put his lips to the pipe.
rather than like his. Oh no! You put the idea in my head. Damn it! You God dang it!
Well, you see,
You're
I just
welcome.
wrap my lips around the stem.
Oh, and then what happens? What happens afterwards?
Well, then you blow,
you just-
obviously.
Anyway,
Is that not a gavel? You're not gonna gavel that one?
No, I said it's not a swear word.
No, it's not. It's not.
Objection!
I don't
Put
like
his lips to the pipe.
I would much rather it be his, I suppose, mouth over the
On
pipe.
the
Just
pipe.
as bad. Put his mouth.
At least
over.
I didn't say put his lips around the pipe.
Yeah.
No, there is that.
However, I can say with some certainty that on multiple occasions...
What a filthy man! On multiple occasions, he put his lips around the pipe.
Mr. Shamspeare has been doing something
Well.
in front of that lamp on his
And now
wall.
I'm just getting a mental image of, like, the sort of the silhouette on the curtain of him sucking off the lamp, and it's just like, what?
Greco-Roman style mouths on pipes. My God,
Oh no.
this is a sordid affair.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, I feel that way too.
And I have evidence to prove it.
We do. Uh-oh.
Yeah, the
Oh, the box.
finger-
The box
yeah.
and the fingerprints.
All right, you've got our attention, lad. I'd like to see how you can be so sure of yourself.
So would I. Let's see this evidence then. Now that I've got the jury's ear, I need to make this opportunity count. This is the proof that time and time again, Mr. Shamspeare stood in front of his gas lamp.
Now.
That one.
That one, yeah.
Shoving. God. Sucking off his lamp.
Take that! What the? These are... wait, what are they called? Yes! Skin prints that were found at the scene.
Oh, yes.
Oh no.
Skin prints, Counsel. I've never heard of such things. The Justice Ministry is currently assessing whether or not to permit fingerprints as evidence in court, however.
My lord, this is an exciting new forensic technique.
No, don't say it! Don't say it!
Developed by the great detective, Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
Oh, bother.
It reveals all the places that Mr. Shamspeare touched in his room.
I've never seen anything like it. I mean, that's black magic, isn't it?
Back black magic.
Back one.
Well, if anyone could invent something like this, it's that great Shamspeare fellow, that's for sure.
I agree. This month's edition of Engineering Thumbs was quite fascinating.
What? We found skin prints in many places that you would expect. On the table, on the costumes, on the tissue.
All over Mr. Natsume.
Oh, no.
However, Mr. Shamspeare also appears to have been touching some very unexpected places in his room.
I don't like the phrasing. We're so freaking dirty, guys. We need to be sent out. What we need
For
here,
example, here.
what we
my
need,
God.
what we need is we need to resurrect the old horny bat. That's what we need to do.
No. We need Jesus.
We need Jesus.
We do.
We need to find religion. That's what we need.
Around the hanging picture there? Indeed. Multiple handprints appear to be visible.
Well, I wonder. Would it be ever appreciating the artwork, perhaps?
Really closely, breathing really heavily over it, like, oh, I do like this artwork. I do like this artwork.
Oh, ew. Ew.
At first, my colleagues and I thought the same. However, imagine standing with your hands where those prints are, and you would find yourself directly in front of...
The painting?
In front of... Ah!
I don't believe it.
Da 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 da.
The gas lamp.
Though the reason why isn't immediately obvious, it's clear that Mr. Shamspeare has regularly been standing with his hands to the wall in front of that lamp.
Right! What have you been up to, you nut?
Oh dearie me, dum da dum, da da dee, da da dee, da da dee. I'd ask the court to recall juror number 4's earlier statement
Me? What did I say?
that you want to hire me. Please do so now.
I'm considering it.
What would my salary be?
You said that blowing into a gas pipe would make the lights in the entire building flicker. And now, if you'll recall juror number 3's statement. What, me now? When the gas worker who visited his home blew with too much force into the pipe, it caused all the lights and the gas stove to go out and gas to start leaking into the rooms. Obviously, that incident was an accident. However, the simple fact is, if Mr. Shamspeare were to have blown hard into the gas pipe his room, he could have extinguished every other light and gas stove in the building at will.
Crikey!
Crocky!
Are you suggesting that the man purposefully caused the gas to...
Objection!
Don't waste it.
Whilst I acknowledge that the prosecution is required to remain silent during a summation examination,
Then I'd follow your own advice, Lord Francis.
I must toast my learned friend's utter disregard for the letter of the law.
What is the meaning of this, Lord Van Zieks?
This curious photograph, or whatever it is, presented by the defense, these so-called skin prints. Clearly, that cannot be accepted as any form of usable evidence in this case.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
But it's but it's an exciting new forensic technique developed by a great detective. What?
This the Welsh is cute. It's nothing! A mere toy developed by an amateur sleuth with too much time on his hands.
Ah! You see, Mr. Zato, I told you!
I was only trying to help.
Certainly, even research of this nature by the esteemed Mr. Sholmes
Come on.
cannot be recognized by the court as
No.
formal evidence.
Yeah, see, because it's what happened the last time. I think
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
technically after this case, but still.
But
Hold it.
Hold it! Please, my lord, if I may.
Mr. Zato?
It was not the defense's intention to submit the skin prints as formal evidence. We merely wish to present the results of the great detective's investigation of the scene as a tool by which to explain a possibility to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Oh, yes, what she said.
And if the trial were to come to an end now, we should never learn the truth behind these mysterious handprints that everyone has now seen. I don't believe we can allow that to happen, and I'm sure the jurors would agree.
Hold it! You're right! Whether
My elbow's on fire!
Oh no!
It's my best suit and all.
I feel a little toasty, honestly. I'm not quite sure why.
Is there a gas pipe in here?
Sorry.
Whether those strange handprints are a significant clue or not, it's down to us to decide.
I'm sorry, just the way that the animation happened, it just to me, it was just like, my elbow's on fire! It's like-
Juror number 3.
Oh, yes. I do declare the great detective's investigation results are absolutely fascinating. And I want to hear what the shady actor fellow has to say about these shady handprints.
Yay, two of
Boom.
them.
What's the matter with you two? That was foolhardy. Well, I did see it, didn't I? And I don't like to break a promise. No, wait! You heard his lordship. It's not, something.
Fair dinkum.
It's not fair dinkum.
I know.
I don't know what the last
Evidence.
word was.
I know he's Australian, but it's like I did this
well
voice.
done,
so-
Mr. Naruhodo.
Yes, that was definitely me and not you just immediately contributing at the very last minute.
If just one more juror changes his or her mind, Mr. Natsume's trial will have to continue.
Thank you, Mrs. Atto, but I couldn't have done it without you.
Oh no, it was you who identified the clue after all. This is very much your success.
No,
Not
Sasato.
really.
Just,
No.
Just take the win. Just take the W,
I
Sasato.
possibly couldn't.
Why, Mr.
Got
Shamspeare?
that face.
You seem to be losing your composure,
Oh my god.
much like Pete and Sarah.
I think that has to be the thumbnail. That face. man.
Just one more juror, Mr. Naruhodo. You can do it.
Susato, I'd rather you didn't punch me in the face, please.
Oh, sorry. I don't realize my own strength. Or distance, that for that matter.
I am a terrible judge of distance.
Very well. Continue, Counsel.
I'm a man of logic, me. Wait, so do we have to pit more? Wait, why are they? They're a different color now? Because that's more green. Oh, because
Yeah.
they've already changed.
They've already, yeah.
Yeah. So
Right, we don't need to argue with them.
Gas doesn't come for free. Truth be told, my wife. That.
Okay, now I think we need to talk to Bruce Fairplay.
Yeah, yeah. I'm also curious about the other guy, and it just seems so random.
Hold it! All the evidence, you say?
That's right. And there's no room for doubt. It's all pointing at that Japanese man with the big moustache.
Says the man
Says
with
the
big-
Englishman with the much bigger mustache.
Don't bring my facial hair into this. It's
But the
Nope. It's all right.
you can't tell we're doing this remotely. But the defense just demonstrated another possible explanation for the events on the night in question. What do you make of that?
what? Your so-called skin prints?
It's an exciting new forensic investigation technique developed by the great detective himself.
Codswallop.
The numerous handprints on the wall are clearly out of the ordinary. And if Mr. Shamspeare had indeed put his mouth to the gas pipe on the night in question,
Ah, no!
it can't be denied that there's a possibility that's where the poison was.
Well, yes. I won't deny that it's playing on my mind. But as the prosecution rightly says, we should pay no heed to unacceptable forms of evidence. And besides,
Yes?
I hate Sholmes. He's a knob. Even if the fellow has been up to some mischief with the gas pipe dozens of times before, it doesn't mean he got up to the same shenanigans on the night in question, does it?
Oh, were you not here when we mentioned he was wrestling? In a Greco-Roman
Oh.
style, dressed as Juliet.
If he likes to put his lips on the pipe, who am I to stop him?
Who am I to judge?
If a man likes to taste pipe, I would stop him.
Jesus!
Who am I to judge him?
No! Stop it!
It's time to stop.
Oh, Jesus!
If you can't make your case better than that, I'm afraid I can't change my stance.
Yes, I've been sitting here to take the both of you to Horny Jail immediately.
Well, you're coming with us.
Oh, no.
You do make a very valid point, sir.
No,
You-
she's gonna change her.
Shush!
You shut up, you! You've already made your decision.
Cover your
you
ears.
don't count.
What? That's true. Perhaps I was a little hasty.
Stop it!
No, wait!
Look, you've got your chance here, haven't you? It's time to prove your theory. If you and your Japanese cohorts can, that is.
That's very rude.
Just leave our nationality out of this, please.
Mr. Naruhodo, we can't substantiate our position. I'm afraid the jurors that changed their minds before may very well change them back.
What can I do? Is there any more proof I can give you? Can I show that Mr. Shamspeare really did blow down the gas pipe on the night in question?
So,
I have supporting testimony from Mr. Garadeb, I think.
where is
Let's
it?
have a look.
The hidden photograph, secondhand book, street map, victim's medical. We don't have anything from Mr. Garadeb, Taylor.
No, but like he did mention it before.
Yeah, but
What's
that's
on the picture?
Sorry, wait, the picture. It's just these two. It's not got anything on the back. Death of convicted murderer. Found him already dead. For his capital punishment could be taken out. Handprints on the wall. The gas meter. Victim's medical report. Toxic effect 30 minutes after ingestion. No container or poison was found at the scene. Crime scene photograph. The box. Could it be the fact that he's got a box for it?
No, because the issue is that there's no proof that he did it on the night in question. That's the issue. So the only thing I think we have is Mr. Garadeb saying that the lights flickered.
But we don't have the... Sorry, I'm pressing wrong buttons. I don't think we have that, though. The
No,
two
he's
cups of-
only-
I mean, we
Tells-
don't have it as something here, but
Oh, right. Okay, okay, I see what you're saying. Right. In case... So we might just bring it up in conversation, rather
Yeah.
than it being like, well, present your evidence! Okay, so... I can prove it. I can present evidence. I have supporting testimony.
yeah, that's what I was
Maybe,
thinking.
Yeah, because we don't have evidence to prove it.
No.
All right.
No, in truth, I don't have evidence to support my theory. However, there is witness testimony that substantiates it.
What's that? Testimony?
Oh no, my knee feels like it's going to be under strain and hellfire soon. This is incredible! Whose testimony? Yes, it's all connected. Everything is linked. A person whose testimony revealed details about the gas in the Garadeb residence that night. Namely,
Mr. Garadeb.
Mr.
Dick
Garadeb.
Gumshoe.
So, Mr. Garadeb, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Take that!
This person!
Well, Mr. Foreman,
Nope.
does that convince you?
No.
Wait, what?
No, Saseki,
Oh!
surely.
Oh, Soseki, because because it went out, yeah. Phew. I didn't think he was listening.
Rest assured, Counsel, I shan't let
Oh, okay, yeah,
such
I'm sorry.
nonsensical answers go without penalty.
Mr. Garadeb talking about it doesn't count. My bad, everybody.
Right, hang on. Supporting No, intro. So. So Soseki did say that it went out in the night.
Yeah,
there,
it
didn't
went
he?
out.
Yeah.
He did say. The music stopped.
Take that!
There it is.
Obviously, I'm talking about the defendant, Mr. Soseki Natsume himself.
What? No, I didn't say anything, did I? Did I? Yes, I did. I did, definitely.
No, I'm a cat. I am a cat. I'm a cat.
The defendant?
At the very beginning of the proceedings here in court yesterday, Mr. Natsume said the following.
My lodgings! There's been a whole series of strange happenings in my lodgings! Even on that fateful night, it happened. When I returned from Mr. Shamspeare's room, I lit my gas stove and climbed into bed, which is an extremely safe thing to do. Definitely. But before long, the stove went out, and somebody tried to kill me!
On the night in question, the gas in the defendant's room went out. So I asked the court, was that a mere coincidence or not?
Good golly!
So that Shamspeare fellow blew air into the gas pipe to make the man's stove go out on purpose? No. Now hold your horses there.
What would he do that for?
Mr. Foreman,
What is it, man?
we cannot allow judgment to be passed whilst this doubt remains. It's true that I don't have conclusive evidence yet. However, you must surely agree there is more to this case than meets the eye. Transformers.
Fair dinkum indeed.
Fair enough. Like I said at the outset, I'm a man of logic, first and foremost. First and fair play most.
No.
I know, I'm sorry, it was terrible. Yay!
There we go. Suck on them
That's-
apples, Zeeksy boy.
That's
Sorry.
4 jurors leaning towards not guilty, my lord. We've overturned the decision. Therefore, the defense calls for the trial to continue.
Yay.
Yay.
My goodness. As the defense has rightfully indicated, the summation examination has concluded, with a majority of jurors altering their decisions.
Damn.
2 jury members now call guilty, 4 now call not guilty. Therefore, the jury's opinion is conflicted, and in accordance with the law of this land, we've run out of time. I hereby order the continuation of this trial.
Next week.
Mr. William Shamspeare,
My lord, how can thy humble Shamspeare serve thee?
cut the bull. What say you in response to these various revelations made during the summation examination?
Nay. So God mend me, I do solemnly swear. I recall aught of either the lamp or the pipe.
My room hath not a pipe or a lamp.
But your handprints have made a tidy mess all over the wall there. How do you explain that, eh?
How do you explain that, eh?
Oh, no.
My poor wife's gonna be real cross with me.
That's another week gone.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, yes, we are out of time once again, my dears. Thank you very
again.
much for tuning in and watching. If you do like what we do, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and that way you'll be notified of our video uploads every Wednesday and Saturday.
Help us push through the algorithm bullcrap.
Yeah, let's beat the algorithms, but...
Yeah, let's beat that algorithm.
And until next time, we'll see you then.
See ya, everybody.
And remember, we can't actually capture gas in milk bottles, so you're gonna have to find a different way if you want to steal gas.
Yeah, stuffing your fingers in it don't keep the gas in very well.
We tried it. It didn't work. By the time we got home, it just fouled up the inside of the car.
Yeah, that's another business down the drain.
It smelled like Ringo's dead granny in there. I'll be honest.
Disrespectful little.